Hello folks, it's Now Sergeant. Today we're going to be playing some Lens Island. So we've had a new update that's popped in the game. It's called Uncharted Waters. It really brings 5 more biomes and a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to kind of get into. If you don't know about Lens Island, think of it as a single player survival game where you're going to get lots of building, you get to farm, you get to explore. There are dungeons, there's little bitty islands that you're going to be traveling to, so you got to build boats, you get to craft and build really good looking houses and then even farm some. So it's a really interesting game. It's a very chill game. This is probably one of my favorite games. I've been watching it since it was a Kickstarter all the way until now, where they've released this new update, which now you're not just on one island, you have a world that's dynamic. So it actually changes every time that you log into the game. You're going to get a different look at the map that you're going to be using. This episode here, we're going to be focused on really kind of a couple things. One is we're going to be focusing on the building portion of the game so you guys can see that. So we're going to try to build something nice. And we're also going to try to go into our first dungeon so that you guys can check that out. For Uncharted Waters, there's going to be some leveling and an XP system that we'll show you. You've got the world of, you got a world map now with the fog of war. We've got boats and rafts. We've got the 5 biomes now. You got the dark forest, we have deserts, we got the tropical islands, the Mediterranean plains, and then the new birch forest. So a lot of really cool things that we're getting into. So I can't wait to get into this with you. If you enjoyed this this video and this playthrough, make sure you do me a favor, hit the like, and then also comment below. We're definitely going to be playing this one a little bit because I want to share this game. I think it's a fabulous game, and it's definitely one that if you like these type of games, you're going to enjoy. Right now, the game is 40% off, so it's $14.99 US dollars. Normal cost is $24.99. All right, let's get into it. All right, and here we are in the good old Lens Island. So again, Lens Island and Uncharted Waters, that's what we're going to be playing today. So kind of stoked about this. We're not going to go over the news and some of that, so you guys don't need to see that. Let's go through the settings. You got the graphic and display, so we can change this to whatever you have. I leave it kind of where it's at right now. Doesn't seem like there's any reason not to. Frame cap's good. Audio, I'm going to turn on the music just a little bit. Heard the developer. I'm going to put a link down in the bottom of the latest developer blog. And just something to kind of know about the developer. I mean, it started off with a 1-person development team that now has moved into a 3-person development team. And man, they've done some really good work on this. So, okay, so audio, I think that's good. I think you guys will hear it in the background. Won't be too loud. Let's just see. Okay, that should be good. Okay. It may be too loud. All right, create game name. We're going to call this Sarge World, just because we can. Sounds like a good word. Got the creative that's coming soon. We've got standard and, of course, hardcore coming. So there is different side. They did talk about making it multiplayer at some point, maybe. They haven't, like, physically said it's going to happen, but I know they've talked about it a couple times, especially the main founder. So I'm hoping that they do that. Okay, this is where we get to choose kind of our character. Let's see what we want. You got the WASD and mouse movement. I'm going to choose WASD. You can do the mouse movement if you prefer. I prefer not to. Each one of these gives you kind of a different look at your character. We're going to be from the... let's be from the islands. Okay, we're going to be feminine. Let's go masculine. Does Lynn wear shoes? Definitely not. All right, what do we have here? Okay, we're going to do hair. We're going to do black. Got a little overcoat. Heck yeah. Little red shirt underneath it. And a pair of pants, it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with those. Okay, great. Okay, your once safe home was destroyed by the voids. The mysteries of the darkness that drives them is yet to be uncovered. No one understands its power or where it came from. You are ferried to the Forgotten Island where the Lightstone Rush begins, hoping to build a new life. Okay, so this is it. That's what it looks like. The very first thing we're going to do, though, let me turn down the audio just a scotch because I already know, so I can tell that it's a little bit loud. Okay, there we go. Got a stuck bug. Remember, the game is still in early access, so there's going to be bugs and stuff like that. Okay, so this is kind of what things look like. You've got drag unlock items onto your hotbar to equip them, so we'll drag it down here if we need it. Any unequipped hotbar items are automatically sent to your chest for storage. That's nice. All your resources are accessible from your backpack at any time, and then equip food items by dragging them directly into your backpack hotbar. Okay, so here's the items you have. We have weapons here, and then of course we have tools as well. We don't need to take this, because we already have stuff down here at the bottom, so we're actually looking pretty good. I don't think that any of this stuff goes away. I think that once you have it, you have it. Hitting the tab kind of opens up everything. So the way the inventory system here works, resources we have up to 100. So we actually can keep any of this stuff up to 100. We've got seeds that we can have. We've got food and farming, which we'll see at one of the episodes. We'll get into that. We've got cooking and potions that we're going to be able to do. And then, of course, fishing is a new addition that came, I think, if not last update, the update prior to that. You've got the ability to obviously build inside of here. So wood buildings, stone buildings, ornate, and then pagoda. And then, of course, you've got skill points that we're going to be able to use as we get through here. So some of this stuff we'll see as we start to go through the game. Okay, well, let's get in here and start doing this. Okay, time each attack to trigger a critical hit. And you're going to see it. So if you look here, the way this looks, as I swing, you'll see these circle pop up. When that circle kind of has those lines, that's when you want to hit it because it's going to give you the best outcome of it. So if I just go up and I don't hit the tree very well, then it's not going to be very good. So you can see how that guy did it that time. So there it goes. There's another one, man. I'm skilled at this already. There it is. Same thing with trees. I think we have to switch. See, there you go. Yeah, and you'll have to do this throughout. So what we're going to be doing... Oh, there's bees. Yeah, we want to get away from them. So there are bees here that'll come in some of the trees. You got to watch out for them. They are not nice at all. Picking up them are pretty easy. We will... food we'll need, so let's grab some of these. Yeah, and I've got to get used to the controls here. It's been a while since I played. Oh, I guess probably nice we move back to our right weapon. Yeah. And if you ever see a 0, then you know why. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. Do we have any other blueberries? Looks like there's some blueberries right there. Cool part is you kind of hit multiple trees. You know, you're not going to just hit one. So that's going to be cool. So I think what we're going to do here initially is we're going to be focused on getting as much stuff. You can see up in the top right to get started. We need to construct a house, need to place a bed, build workbench, all of that. We're going to do that, but I'm going to need to farm for just a little bit to get as much of the wood and stuff as I can. We want to make sure that I've got food. And then I also want to make sure that I have got, you know, stone as well. So some of these you'll see. Let me see if I can find some stone. There should be some down here. You can combat roll, which we'll be using this a pretty good amount as we get into the game a little bit further, especially trying to get away from guys. Okay, here we go. There should be one right there. Yeah, there you go. And there's different types of stone and stuff that we'll be focused on. Okay, there we go. All right, picked it up off the ground. Good to go. I do want to take you guys out to the water real quick. Okay, here's clay. So very similar to what you guys saw there. You'll be getting this as well. Each one of these has its own need. Okay. Let's go down here. Okay, we've got... I don't think I can break any of that stuff up yet. So usually along the water, you'll often find stuff out here. You can swim too. I wouldn't recommend it too far, but you can definitely swim. But you'll find like right here, like there's a bottle. So you want those, or these right here. Probably like this. There you go. Okay, got some blueberries there. We'll come out here just a little bit. See if we can't break this up. I don't know if I can. Oh, maybe I can push it into shore. That looks like that's a good place to actually fish. Right over there, you see the circle of fish up towards the top up there. All right, let's push this closer. I've not done this before, so I don't know if they've changed this to now where this is what you should be doing. Okay, there we go. And I got wood out of it. That was amazing. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Okay. Ah, here goes another one up here. So you'll spend a little bit of time doing this early game too. There we go. What do we get there? Okay, just some more normal stuff that we needed. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we're going to farm a little bit. We're going to fill our pockets with as much stuff as possible and see what we can find. And as you can see here, so we're down here on the shore. This is the map. The map actually, they're scrolling out and it's big. So I don't know how big it is. This will be the first time coming back to it. This is our main town here that we're going to be going to. The next stop, once we do a little bit here, we're going to, once I fill up my bags. So our focus right now is I'm going to fill up these bags over here, try to get this stuff to 100. And then that way we're good to go. But then we're going to move to this cave, and then we'll kind of talk through what we need to do when we get there, which is a little bit unique, but should be good so you guys understand getting into those dungeons are really cool. All right, so we've done a little bit of what we needed to do with gathering stuff. So we're going to kind of come up to this area here. So this is what the dungeons look like. So you've got the kind of 3 areas. We're going to activate this one. Now, the thing that's going to happen when you activate is you're going to get these bubbles, okay? And each one of these, we're going to go and we got to activate these shrines. So we're going to go ahead and move towards this one over here on this far side. So we'll move towards this one. This will give us the ability, once we activate each one of them, think of it as a way now to get into the dungeon. So you can't get into the dungeons till you have them. This is not the only dungeon on the map. There are multiple dungeons that are spread kind of out throughout the world. So that adds a kind of a unique perspective. Before it wasn't, I don't remember it being as many dungeons. I think I found 2 maybe last time that I played. I was way more focused on building, to be fair. So I think that what they've done now is really good. I like that they've done the generation or we're making the map so it changes each time. That is phenomenal. So I think that's going to be a huge advantage playing the game and really the longevity of the game, because you can play the game and you're never going to see the same map twice, which to me is huge. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to go up here. And I'm horrible at stuff like this, so this is going to be perfect. Okay, you can jump farther, air roll, and okay, regular roll. Okay, so basically jump and then roll, is if I understand this. If I could do it right. There you go. Okay, so here's the things that we're going to be activating. You walk up to it, you activate it, and now what's happening is on that dungeon. So on this dungeon now, we have one of them activated. So we've got the other 2 now that we're going to have to activate. So we're going to come down. We're going to go ahead and continue to move across the island here until we get to this next area. Oh, what do we got here? What kind of cool things are these? Okay, those are some sort of roses or something, huh? Oh, what are those? Marigold. When you get the city built out, which is what I showed earlier, kind of in the middle of the map, so you guys can see it right around in this area here. So just north of the actual cave, you're actually going to get traders and stuff that you can go in and you can sell stuff to. So I'd highly recommend as you're going through to think about that. Know that you're probably going to sell things to folks, and you're going to want to because you want to get gold. That gold, you're going to be able to trade with folks. You're going to be able to get better bags, better stuff. So, just be thinking about that as you're out and about. You don't want to always pass everything up, and you'll learn as you play the game. I don't want to ruin that for folks that are going to play it, but you're definitely going to learn what items you should keep, and then of course what items are really not that important. This is where you have a boat. You can obviously extend this out. I think as time goes on in the game, everything will get better. So if we went over and we actually looked at what we had right now from the city perspective, you would see that the city's kind of dumpy. There's not a lot there, and that's because as you go through the game, part of the lore is that you're actually building up the game. So you're going to make that city look better. You're going to add new traders in it and all of that. So it's a really cool kind of concept. They haven't stuck a lot of time in the lore yet, so I think the lore will come. It'll get better as time goes. One other thing I want to talk about is down here, your hunger, which is at the bottom down here. You can see it. You've got your hunger, your health, and then your experience. One thing to remember is as long as this is over 50%, you're going to continue to heal yourself. So you just want to make sure that you're watching that yellow area there, because if you get that below, especially when we go into a dungeon later, if we get in there and we forget to do that, it's not going to go well. I just got some glass too that we needed that. You got to pay attention when you're hitting sometimes, because if you don't, it doesn't work well. Okay, so we're going to need to build out this bridge. What do we need here? Okay, so to repair this, we need 80 wood and 20 fibers, which we already have because I did that a few minutes ago. So we're good here. We're going to go ahead and come in here. I do want to get these. Anytime you see these, just go ahead and break these. Yep, so we got some parts and other stuff that we're going to need. Okay, there's our second. All right, perfecto. There was something there too. Let me get some more wood real quick. You'll find yourself doing a lot of this. Watch out for the trees too. If they land on you, it hurts. So just something to think about. You stand underneath them, it falls on you. It's going to hurt you. All right, let's see how many we got. Okay, down at the bottom, you can see 36, 46, 56. I want to get just enough that we're good again. Now it is starting to get dark. So I think we're going to make a makeshift little house because we're going to need to. So we're going to construct a house, place a bed, and that's it. We're not going to get into a lot of the other stuff. So let's just do that real quick. That way we don't get stuck out here without what we need. Okay, so wooden foundation. You can spin. You can look down on the bottom left down there. You can kind of see what you need to do to spin the item. Here we can spin the world. Obviously, you can kind of move the way that it looks and all of that. All right, let's put it right. We're just going to build it right here for now. Okay. Yep. Thank you. Now, I think I have no choice but to... I'm pretty sure I have no choice but to put 4 walls. I think we're pretty much required at this point. And we're going to build this way better here in a little bit. So you're going to see a much better looking house here in a little bit. Okay, and let's go up in here. All right, and then let's put a window here. Okay, now we need a little bit more, and this is going to be bad. So the joys of coming into the game, and it does get dark. So one of the things with every game, is you got to come in and you got to get as much wood and stuff as you can so that you can build out stuff. Okay, there's 2, 3, 4. Bam. Okay, let's walk around this side, go into the house, and I don't know if we have enough to build a bed. So we need some more of those too. So we need bushes and we need trees. All right, there we go. So we finally got that. Let's push this. I don't know why I spun it like that, but oh man, I did that. There we go. Okay. And then we'll come up. Oh, the bed's got to be enclosed. Okay, so basically what we need to do now, this is a little bit expensive. We probably should have put these wooden archways. That way we didn't have this problem. But that's okay. And I don't know if that... Well, yep, that'll let us. So we're going to set that as the bed in case we die. And then we're going to go ahead and sleep. Okay. Now, what I want to try to do, I'm trying to remember how to... Can we tear this down now? Can't remember how to tear it down. Yeah, I don't remember how to break down this stuff. I know there's a better way. Okay, so we've gotten that second one. Now we're going to continue to run. We're going to go over to this third area over here. So we're going to go ahead and get this one. That should finish us off. If we see any blueberries and stuff like that, we'll get them. Okay, here's the town, so you can see it. So we've got it in this whole area here. So this is kind of what everything looks like right now. So you're going to have open areas. You got areas in here that you can come in and you can practice your... There you go. Practice fighting. You can't hurt things in here. So like the bushes and stuff won't do it. So no harvesting in town. You can see it down on the bottom right. You can go inside these buildings and talk to people. Hello, friend. So this is, as you build it out, it'll get much better. And the one thing we do want to do real quick is come over here and see the mayor. Okay, we visited the mayor. How can I help you? I'm just passing through. Thanks. What is this place? This is Bridgewater Traveler. My name is Gerald, and I am the mayor of this corner of the world. If you're settling on an island, beware of the darkness that lurks beneath. Many travelers come to Bridgewater, but very few stay. Please donate any spare building supplies to the town notice board. We desperately need resources to rebuild. So you can see here that this is part of what you're going to be doing. You're going to be coming to this board, and you're actually going to be upgrading things. So if I look here, these are the items that I basically need to bring to them to help them upgrade. We're not going to do that right now, but that is something that we're gonna need to do as time goes on. This one we're going to focus on going up here, opening up the dungeon real quick. We got to get in the dungeon because we need to definitely get us some iron and stuff. We're not going to go too deep in there. I don't want to have to fight too many things. But then after that, we want to go ahead and build something. So we're going to spend the rest of the episode trying to build something nice. So I'll be logging off, and I won't make you guys sit here and watch me do a lot of it. So I won't have you here when I'm cutting down trees and stuff like that. But as we start to build, I'll bring you back so that we can do that. Okay, so I think we can... Oh, there we go. Okay, so here's one of the different biomes that we talked about earlier. So this biome, this one normally will have bad guys. That's... Okay, yeah, there goes some right there. So you can see this one has bad guys out. Okay, now one thing that you notice, my hunger down there was below 50%. So we want to get in here. We want to... There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and there's another one over here. Let's go ahead and get this one because it'll just keep spawning these things if we don't. There we go. Perfecto. Nice. All right, and what's this? Okay, that looks like a pumpkin of some sort. We got another one up here. Oh, maybe I can't get up there. Let's try going over here. Okay. It's good to go. Okay, so we're going to come in here. This should be where the other one should be located in here. So we'll have to go in here. We'll have to activate it. And then from activation should be good. Now it's going to be a little bit dark in here. Okay, one of the things you can see in here for iron and stuff, if you look over the top, you see how you've got this kind of like the flakes in these. That's how you know that these things are actually worth, doing the, iron or pickaxing. I don't know why I'm using the wrong weapon here. So when you come in here and you're looking to figure out which ones you should be using, you definitely want to be using, looking for these. The other ones are just regular stones. So if they don't have these little breaks on them, then you know they are. Okay. That one's good. We need to take care of these spiders too. You can see them all running over there on that side. There he is. He got it. Okay, let's see if we can come up here. Now there should be... Oh, yep, there's a lantern right there. So we're going to light that. Bam. And now we can see. Let's go ahead and take care of this spider. Okay, get him out of the way. Get these mushrooms over here. And then we're going to activate this one. Okay, and then this one will change everything. All right, dungeon's unlocked. You can see it down in the bottom right. And then if I go here, you can see now it's got a blue outline on it. So now we know that that's how you do it. So every time that you're going to unlock a dungeon here, pretty easy. We can go in and we can do it that way. Let me see what this is. Yep, let's go ahead and get these. You definitely want to get this stuff as you see it. So don't leave it. It's kind of like blueberries and stuff like that. You can see my food consumption. You'll get better once we can start growing our own food, which is something we want to be doing as fast as possible. We want to grow our own food to make things a little bit easier for us. Okay, this is a normal stone. See, there's nothing highlighted on it. So we don't need to grab that one. Okay, perfecto. So we got that one. Okay, well now let's focus on where we want to go to actually make our home. So to start that off, let's kind of move out here to the side a little bit, move away from the darkness, if you will. Let's open up the map. Don't really see anything, anything else. I mean, we could come up here and extend this if we wanted to. I don't see anything down south or anything. So like, I don't know where the next island is. So I was hoping that maybe something would kind of show, that we'd have an ability to kind of see. This area is not too bad over here. I don't know that it's like the best area that I want to be in. So we're not going to probably spend a lot of time there. So I think what I'll do is we're going to spend a little bit of time gathering resources and stuff down in this area, pumpkins and stuff like that, because we can eat those. Get all of these up, get some wood, all of those type of things. And then we'll come back here and then I'll show you guys where we are. And then as we build, we'll go into the next part of this so you guys can see that and help me build. We're going to have to get the workbench up and everything else because that's what's going to allow us to start really building a raft and things like that we need to do. All right, so I think we found a pretty good area. So we're going to just go south down here. I think that this is actually a pretty good area. I don't know that we're going to stay on this left side. We may move over here to the right side. It looks like it's going to be maybe a little bit more open. Plus, we can have the view of the, of the ocean over here. See if we can find something. Yeah, so I think we'll build like right here in this area. It's probably going to be the best area that we can choose. So while we're here, let's go ahead and chop some of these trees down. Now, I don't have any more room inside of my bags. You're going to need to cut down trees and stuff to be able to put anything up. I mean, it's just kind of the way that it works. So let's, okay, let's look. Let's put this here. Put that there. Okay. I think a 6er is going to be pretty good. Let me go over here. And then I think what we'll do at some point too is we're going to try to build off the side of this, right? I think that'd be good. So the glass, that's one thing I was going to mention. I remembered as I was running around that I didn't, I was cutting down stuff. I didn't talk about the glass. I did a little bit, but not much. Glass is really important. So one of the reasons that you need to be along the, kind of along the ocean is because you're going to find all the glass bottles and stuff. That's what's going to let you make windows. So you're going to want to spend some time, getting those. All right, let me get on here. Okay, there we go. Let me cut this side. There we go. Okay. Perfecto. Okay. I do want to extend it one more. I think extending it one more would be a good... Okay, and then we're going to... Let's go ahead and put some stairs leading into it. Put the door. Okay, we're going to put windows on both sides here. And then we definitely want a window on the back side. Now I'm going to put that window on this far side over here. Make it a little bit easier. Okay, now we need some more wood, it looks like. So we'll continue to build this out. The idea right now is really just to get us, a nice little place to live, I've got a lot of wood that I've cut down, so we don't have to cut too much. I was hoping not to make you guys watch too much of this, but it's just a natural part of the game. We do want to... The other thing that we're going to be focused on is getting these... focusing on the seeds here. So we've got some seeds that we've got in here. So we've got blueberry seeds, we've got pumpkin seeds, we've got pear seeds, we've got pear trees. So we really want to start getting those knocked out because that's going to be huge for us. Having our own farm is like really important. We don't have really what we need yet to be able to build that, but hopefully we will soon. I am going to make a kind of a 2-floored house. So that's something else to kind of consider here. We're not just going to have a 1-story. So let's put this here for now. We're going to come back and fix some of this. Yeah, and then let me put this. Our bed is actually going to go on this far side. And then I think this one. No. This one. Let me see if we... There we go. Okay. So there we go. Not the best. We'll figure out a better way to put that in there. I'll fix that probably off. Okay. So just like we did before, we need to get us a bed in. See if we got enough for that. We do. I want to be able to look out the window as I'm sleeping. Oop. All right. Set that as our new bed, and then we're going to go to sleep. I love how the animation, it's not even like you actually go to sleep, which is phenomenal. Okay, what do we want to do here? Okay, so the next thing we're definitely going to need to start working on is making ourselves a place to plant. So let me see what we have. We're also going to need to get the the workbench up. Okay. Everything looks good. We can add some of this stuff here in a minute. So we're going to need to get this workbench. So we need wood and we need those. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these. Get this stuff knocked out here. Pretty easy to... That workbench will give us the ability to do some stuff. I mean, it's not like it's a huge game changer, but you can upgrade it. So as you upgrade it, you'll obviously be able to do better things. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and cut down some trees. I don't think we need any of the other stuff yet. Like, I don't need any stones or anything yet. A lot of that stuff we're going to gather off stream anyway. So it should be good. And then I'm going to take you guys... We're going to go a little bit into the dungeon here in a minute once we finish kind of building this out a little bit. Just because we're going to need to get some iron. So we want to get that done as well. So I'm going to take you guys in there, and then that will end this one, and then we'll come back. Good. I've got 100. We'll come back. I'm going to do a little bit of out grabbing stuff and things like that, and then we can, on the next episode, we'll spend a little bit more time on the other stuff. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this over here. Now, the thing that you can kind of see on this thing, if you look down at the bottom where the thing is, you can see that there's actually right here. So see this right here? So this right here is actually a utility box that you have down below. So just something to remember. Okay, so here's your makeshift workbench. We can upgrade the levels of this. So we need obviously grass, wood, and then of course parts to do that. There's different weapons that we can do. We're going to need this water bucket to be able to water the stuff that we have. I do want to make a weapon. So it looks like we have just enough to make a weapon, because I do want to go inside of the area that we're going into. So let me go ahead and do this real quick. Let's go ahead and craft this. That's good. Good to go. The other thing I want to do is, I did want to look at, I think it's in here. Okay, so we're going to grab this weapon, put it up here. So there you go. We are good to go now. Now, the last thing that I want to do real quick, we don't have very much food, so that's a little bit scary. Let's see if there's... Yeah, let's pull these down. Oh, no. We got plenty. We got more blueberries. Again, trying to keep it over that 50%, especially with us going inside of this area here in a second. Okay. Now, what was the other thing I wanted to make sure that I did? I think we're okay. Oh, I wanted to look at... Where's the skills at? Here we go. Okay, skill points. So we have... So kind of what we have the ability to put into, we can do an extended belts. That gives us an extra hot bar slot down here in the bottom left. We have 2 skill points. We could do vitality also. So we have the ability to do vitality. I'm actually going to unlock this extra piece, move all this over, and I do want to grab... Actually, I'm going to grab this little small knife here. This Bowie knife's pretty important. I don't know if we can chop stuff down with the other one, but either way, should be good. Okay, now our focus is we're going to go inside of the dungeon. I want to show you guys that. We're going to go in and we're going to grab some more iron and stuff like that. That way we've got that. I'm going to start to go out, grab as much stuff as I can, and then when we hit the second episode, it's going to be phenomenal. Okay, there we go. Bam! Unlocking the door. Oh, you know what else we forgot to do? Man, I'm glad that we just talked there. Hold on. We need... I think we have to make it... Yeah, you can see it here. So here's the wood farm, the well. We got a refinery. We got wood stacks we can put. There's a utility box. So we got a lot of little things. Oops. we're going to need to grab a torch. That's what I forgot to grab. So hopefully I've got enough stuff to do that. Let's just go in here and see. I think it's at the bench, right? Yep, there it is right there. We do have enough. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's grab our torch here. So I think we do leave this. Okay, there we go. Now we should be good. You do have to get used to rolling. So I'm probably going to redo my keybinds just because I'm using WASD. And you can see WASD kind of messes up when you're building as well. So just something to think about. Okay, so if you forget anything, don't worry about it. You've got the utility chest here. So you've got all the stuff in here just in case. They're actually pretty nice to you when you first come in here. All right, let's light this. Get that lit up. Can we break this down over here? I don't think we can. No. So, got some gold. Yes. Let's grab that sword again. Oh, we can't break that. Okay. And let's do this. There we go. So again, we're looking for these ones that have these little gray sparkles in it. I'm not really worried about the normal stone. That doesn't really do much for us. So if you hover over it and there's nothing there, it doesn't do anything. All right, let's go over here, see if there's any on this side. Grab those mushrooms real quick. There we go. Nope, nothing there. Oh, there's no bad guys in here? That's positive. Figured we'd be getting punched in the face already. Oh, yeah. Oop. Okay, what are we getting there? What is that, blueberries? Okay, blueberries. Let's light that up. I don't want to go too much farther in here. We don't really have a lot of anything on. A little worried that if I go too far, I'm going to meet something really mean. Then it may not end as well. Okay. Yeah, because there's definitely some bad animals inside of these. Now these are just your normal spiders. We saw those earlier, so they're not bad. Up here we go. Well, how about if I get the right one? Yeah, I'm sitting here chopping it with the axe. Probably not the best choice. We want to try to get as much of this stuff as we can because you're going to need it. We're going to need to go through this entire cave, and we will go through the entire thing. But the deeper you go, the more dangerous the bad guys are. There we go. That was excelente. All right, let me go down here just a little bit. Okay, there's nothing there. Was there anything down here on this bottom side? I didn't see anything down here. Oh no, I guess it keeps going. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you guys probably saw some of the bad guys in the starter video that we had for it. Because there's definitely some good ones. How much? So we've got 11. Okay. Get a little bit more. I know I'm pushing my luck here, but we're going to do it. What's worst case scenario? Oh, that's the worst case scenario. Ooh. Yeah, so they're going to get a little bit worse. Let me eat a little bit. There we go. Oh wait, make sure we heal because those guys will jack you up. There we go. Nice. Yeah, and part of the reason we need this, you know, need this stuff right now is because it's going to allow us to get the water bucket. We want to get our farm up as quickly as we can. So getting that farm up is just a huge kind of part of this at the beginning. You get a farm up, get some food going in. You can see that kind of how important food is. I mean, it's like any survival game, right? You're going to need to make sure that you have food in. And then, of course, as we go, the part of the reason that I got close to the water is because it gives us an ability to throw a raft or a boat up, and then we can leave this area pretty quickly. Okay, I don't think any of the rest of this is going to do anything for us. We'll go a little bit deeper, but we ain't going to go too much deeper. Yep, there goes another one. Yeah, take that, buddy. Okay. Yeah, so I suspect if we keep traveling our butts down here, we're gonna find something nasty. And then here, we need to actually 75 stone to repair this bridge, which is gonna let us kind of go across. What is this? Oh, we can light that too. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we've got a pretty good amount there. Nope, we're not going over there. Yeah, I don't think going over there is going to be a good idea. I think we may not end up coming back if we do that. Oh, come on. There we go. We got it. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out for this first episode, man. I mean, we're only touching the good thing. You can see here kind of this layout where all the islands are and stuff. Like, that's stuff we're going to be going towards. So this was a good episode. We definitely got our place built up. You know, we got a home. We got the first floor kind of completed. Next move is obviously to go into the second floor to move that up. And then we need to go ahead and building our, you know, all the other stuff that we need. We need to make food and all those type of things. So that's all stuff that we're going to be knocking out on the next episode. Absolutely can't wait to do that. Thank you guys so much for being here today. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and make sure you comment below. What do you think so far of the game? Have you played it yet? If you have, let me know what you thought. We'll see you on the next one. It's See Now Sarge signing off.